Hello. Ha. Hello. Hello. Can anybody hear me? I think you can hear me. Okay, cool. So let's get right into it. Hold on. I need to like set the game up first. What? I forgot to turn the game on. Yeah, I just found this visual novel and hold on. Cool. So it seems like hello? Hello out there. Can you hear it? I'm not sure. Hello, imps. So here we go. This is the game that I'm playing. Hold on. Not sure if you can see it. Okay. Okay, it's not appearing on my window. Why not? Okay, it seems like it's not appearing. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I don't get it. Okay, hello imps, how are you doing? It's been a while. So I've been like resting and doing other stuff and recording. So I wasn't able to do like a lot of like, you know, a lot of like streams, but like yeah, we'll get back to the grind. We'll get back to the grind soon enough. Okay, so I don't understand why it's not like appearing. Like I'm using the same exact like. This is so dumb. See, it's not doing anything. I don't know why. Maybe I should restart the game. The grind starts. Fellow grinder. Yeah, well, you know. I'm gonna have to like prepare for like the months to come. やばいよねこれなんか映さないんだよマジで。なんで Why? Why not? This is so weird. Okay, hold on. Let me just delete that. Okay, in that case, yeah, alright. There we go. What the fuck? なるほどね。It's not a game, it's like a window, apparently. It doesn't function as a game. There we go. Okay, so let's start, imps. Before that, how are you doing? How are you doing, motherfuckers? How is like the new year treating y'alls? Naka, this is so loud. I'm just gonna reduce the sound. It's so annoying. Yeah, I mean, I chose this because the art looked nice. Evil capitalists won't let you play the game, and KP needs to find them. Okay. I'm good, Manasa. Hello. I'm good. I'm good, Bearson. Are you a bear? Are you a son of a bear? It's extra cold here. It's this time of the year. Even in a world where the season never change, time still exercises its grip on the climate. Deader than when a country pulls on a blanket of cold mist. Yeah, I mean, it's too cold today, so I didn't want to go out and record. So, yeah, I feel you. The 7th Republic. Oh, you can't hear the game. Okay. How about now? Can you hear it? Because I reduced the volume, because, like, it's so annoying to listen to. I do have a son, a bear son, and you're not wrong. Okay. Good to know. Alright, cool. Can you hear it now? Alright, so let's move on with the thing. Maybe I should like put this right there so you can see the dialogue. The 7th Republic. The city despised by the sun. The land where morning never comes. The sun is up there somewhere, sure, but its rays don't reach us way down there, way down here. God damn, that's like a fucking dystopia. Not through the unbreakable veil of black clouds. That sounds so metal. Like, it sounds like a premise to like a black metal song. We see them move around up there, but when one blows aside, the next slides in. It's like they take it in shifts. And the streets only ever get darker. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No. Where the fuck is... Wait a minute, where the fuck is the screen? Window, okay, cool. What the fuck? Why you gonna do me like that, game? Yeah, I can't see shit, so like I need to like minimize the shit out of this. Okay, it seems like this is fine. Return. The dark draws criminals like moths to the flame. Do we get darkness of all types? That's the order of things in this country. So they're in a dystopian country. Alleys between buildings are like this one of the worst blind spots to the eyes of the surveillance state. They become hives of villainy. Okay, they aren't too worth rebuilding in the neighborhood over. We can't just fill them with cement. The politicians can always kick the can down the road. Ordinary people don't wander in often. People with blood on their hands do. To detective, or at least to me, or we're gonna be like detectives apparently. Yeah, we're gonna be like decorated popos, imps, but not a cop on the force knows them better. So I know I'm approaching a small open space. Can I get a light? Yeah, it's the two guys loitering around here who look to have been shooting the breeze. They don't bother. That sounds so derpy. If they want to know, I can tell them. I'm a man of justice. Ne. 警察だよね 警察だからこそ. I'm not a smart question, but he's on the money. What if I am? Oh my god. We're gonna be cops, imps. What the fuck? I pointedly don't deny it.
冗談よせよ。こんなところに一人で来る刑事なんて聞いたことがねえ。
ね。確かに。なんか一人でうろついてんの。何しに来たのお前。They're either on the straight and narrow or they think they can take me on. Or maybe they think I'm a crazy drunk, they're laughing. Most officers don't loiter much in back alleys, true. There's all one misfit on the force who does. Do you like this country? One of the two is a Segit. The other an elf. Oh, okay. They have like different like. The elf is unclear, but he looks to be up there at a glance. I can tell that they were born here. There's something in the eyes. They don't have it. And these two simply are no simple street punks. Ne. Sassato. Achikeyo. What? You're not liking our chat? But they're loitering. But loitering is not a crime. Segits are piss poor at hiding their feelings. What the fuck is a Segit? For better or for worse, they're a straightforward bunch. When you get along, you get along. Gangbusters. When you don't, you just don't, and that's the end of it. Come on, don't be like that. He looks so freaky though. Like, what the fuck is that face? I don't have anything to do. I reach one hand into my coat. The two stiffen up. Shortly, they loosen up again. That's because I pulled out a bottle of booze. Cheap stuff from a convenience store nearby. Nothing like a cold one after work, huh, boys? he sounds like, hello, fellow youngins. Like that Steve Buscemi meme. That's all the fun I get these days. It doesn't look open. Are you still on the job? Yeah, I have a little bit left to wrap up. Then maybe you would better go attend. Yeah. The traces of smile gone from them now. The big Segit gets up in my face to scare me. Looks like I've exhausted his patience. You want me to get lost? Supposing I don't. Okay. The man is a Segit with remarkably honed muscles. What the fuck is a Segit though? No human could win a fist fight against him. Segits are blessed from birth with overwhelming physical abilities. He's a Segit! Hey Mana, just letting you know that this is a sequel to Meet Your World Actor, but enjoy nonetheless. Oh yeah, like I should have bought that one. But yeah. This is apparently like I thought I bought like the first one. Yeah, I bought the different I bought the sequel rather than the first game. You can tell they're not born here from their eyes. Yeah, not because they're like the guy is a Segit or an elf. It's totally not that, right? How smart. Sasuga detective. MEITANTEI da. Famous detective. Okay. Too many misuse all that extra muscle. Oh no, you Segits sure do scare me. The elf has been watching like this isn't his problem, but when our eyes met, it seems to ring a bell. puts a hand on his buddy's shoulder, not mine.
なんだよ。
なんだよ、もう。なんだよ. Sega take pride in their super strong bodies. This one had been about to use his to punch me into next week. Okay. He looks annoyed and he isn't getting to.
関わらない方がいい。
Nah.
何言ってんだ。人間に偉そうにされてそれでいいのかよ。
それでいいんじゃん。You don't want to get arrested, don't you?
こいつは普通じゃない。
普通じゃない。
そうか？俺にはそうは見えないけどな。
He sounds like a fucking drunk おじさん。
さっきから気になっていた。
I thought it was odd when he walked in
こ
here.
んな暗い路地に気まぐれで姿を見せたりはしない。
Yeah.
腕に自信がなければ来られない場所だ。それに身のこなし。
Nice eye, Elf. Too bad this Saget doesn't have the brain cells to rub together and think for a second. It never hit him to wonder who I was. Are you? I met the Elf's eyes and flashed a cocky grin. He looks somewhere else and fast, and then taps his buddy on the shoulder. Whatever tipped him off, his instincts are good. The smarter man tries to stop the confrontation. If his buddy goes along with him, that'll make things harder. Luckily, this man's buddy is a Saget.
待てよ。どういうことか説明し。
He doesn't want to run because of how I'm looking at him.
いいから行くぞ。
The elf tries again to make a quick, clean exit, but the Saget is still tragically short on brain cells. Okay, this what is this? Is that an imp? Cause same. Same though. Same energy. Same energy as an imp. Smooth brain. Short on brain cells. What is this, tragically short on brain cells? These are my imps. Oh, fuck. I always Machka. What the hell? This should be okay now, right? Yeah, that should be okay. Futakuchi looting time. What the fuck do you mean, bro? The elf tries again to make a quick, clean exit, but the Saget is still tragically short on brain cells, like the imps. He just won't feel right if he doesn't let me have it. The elf has thought several steps ahead of him. These two have zero chemistry. And yet they were having a cozy chat in this alley. Peculiar. Let me ask you one more time. Do you like this country? Let me ask you one more time, imps. Do you like this chat? It doesn't work most. Yeah, because you have an over-focused brain cells. Over-focused brain cells. Like hell I do. It's a goddamn prison. Honestly, same. I feel you. I see you. I hear you. I feel you. It's a goddamn prison. The Saget shakes his friend off and grabs my collar. Keep messing with me when I see what happens. Figures, if you don't like it here, you can kind of do whatever you want with the place, right? You don't care what happens to good people so long as you get yours. That's the way you think, isn't it?
ボーンズ一旦落ち着け
Let's think about this, yeah. Mana, my birthday was a few days ago. Can I have a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Eric. One of the methods of making a prisoner tell the truth is asking him too many questions, overfilling his mind with information, making them process too much stuff. So the music is still on. What? You want me to turn off the music, imps? Or nah? When brain cells are a luxury, you have to make use of what you have and switch all two into overdrive at all times. You're right. He breaks out his friend's name and tries again to warn him. Smart elf, intelligent, like it says on the box. You realize quickly that this is a bad situation. You two are in a cult. In the cult, aren't you? Wait, are they in my fan base? Oh, the BGM. Yo, my BGM. Okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about like my like the fucking game. Cause there are two kinds of music, so like I don't know which ones you're referring to. Mana, my birthday was a few weeks ago. Can I have a happy birthday? Okay, June. Happy birthday. June Mitsui. June Mitsui. Is there a June Mitsui in the chat? Yo, chat. Imps. June has been like getting getting some exposure from like a bunch of corpos these days. Congratulate June, imps. Don't forget us, June. When you're gonna be famous and out there, producer extraordinaire. That's an exaggeration, to be honest, but the words seem to shake him. He gave himself away. What a dumbass. Simple Segit. Okay, the elf is probably about ready to cry. Oh my god. If it kept his mouth shut, they'd only be suspicious. But if you're mixed up with a cult, it's over for you. It's over for you, house. Even if you're not human and you can't officially join it. If you're the cult, if the cult is on your side, you're my target. It's getting so damn cold tonight. I just want to go home and crawl into the blankets. Oh ho ho. From the blacklist. Thanks everyone. This is why I have multiple basement in my basement. Well, yes. Congratulations, June. Congratulations on your new basement. Fancy. What a criminal organization doing with one of those. Hilarious. He finally gets it, but it's too late. Ice bites up his arm in moments from my collar to his chest. It doesn't matter how strong he is when I'm at point blank range. I kill anyone who's ever touched the cult. That's a rule I invented for myself. And now there's an ice sculpture of a Segit named the Bones. What about the elf? Are you gonna kill the elf? Makes a play to fly away. It doesn't work because I've frozen him down. Unraveling the world. Running and leaving your pal? You're cold, man. He's still alive there, you know. If I stop my powers, he might even stay that way. Sagas are tougher than ordinary humans. You freeze them, though, they don't die right away. Maybe the elf isn't worried about helping his friend. He says something, but not in words humans know. A visual gale blows up around him. Ooh, okay. This visual novel is pretty much it's a little bit more engaging. The magic of the elves. Ugh. Magic the gathering of the elves. They can control the wind in a number of ways. If this were a fair fight, the elf's chance of escape would likely have been respectable. But it's not a fair fight, isn't it? His mistake was ever getting so close to me. Even if he's a keeper, he's probably screwed. The frost flashes from up his feet and stops him from moving anything but his face. The scream after the line in your cover gives me goosebumps every time. Well, thank you for listening to that old song. Old cover of mine. It's been 2 years, Imps. Can you imagine? It's been 2 years. Holy fuck, I've been doing this for 2 years. I can't imagine. Like, I mean, you know, I didn't know that I would survive 2021 even. And then I survived 2022. And then now, we are here. With his chant interrupted, the man's winds disperse. Wanna try begging for your life? Do you wanna try that, Imps? Wanna try begging for your life?
知ってるぞ。
知ってるぞ。お前の顔。I see fear and hatred mingled in his eyes. Staring back into them kindles a tiny warmth in the tundra of my heart. Yeah, I'm a genuine celebrity. Funnily enough, the guy doesn't laugh. Even his diaphragm would move. Even if his diaphragm would move, it's hard to laugh at the fact that you're a candle in the wind.
刑事だろ。
刑事だろ. At this point, the elf finally gets there. I give him an ironic round of applause. 2 or 3 claps, short ones. I'm not laughing any more than he is. You should have picked up on that sooner. Way sooner. I told you, I'm all about justice. What is he, Batman? I'm pretty famous on the force myself. If not for anything good. Probably you're going to kill an innocent civilian. Can someone recommend artists with similar music styles? Love Manos. You can ask that somewhere else, not in this chat though. Okay, Nerb? Talk about the stream. I don't want to die. POV, you have a gun in Japan. But it's not Japan. This one is not in Japan. I think this place is not a setting in Japan. It's not set in Japan. And it's been a great and arduous 2 years, Mana. For what I thank you and all. For that, I thank you and all whom have helped to your success. Me too. I'm actually very thankful that I'm still around. I didn't know that I could survive all of these bullshit. But I did, and now I feel like I think that the you know, the community has stabilized a lot. I don't know. There's no actually there like apart from like you know apart from apart from January 2022, there hasn't been any drama in my life, because I've been working with like really like amazing people. You know, like we just click, you know, I work with a lot of like good people who are very professional in what they do. And yeah, there hasn't been any fucking drama whatsoever. Which I'm glad, cuz I'm not all about that life. And I've proven like, you know, I don't do drama. I've spent the entire 2022 just minding my own business, you know, and just like trying to like get to where I am now. Releasing more music than the way I intended to. engaging in police brutality. You hate to see it. Yeah, unfortunately, we are like, but it's not a third person. It's not like a first person perspective though. So we're just like basically like spectators of this. I'm glad for the drama-free life. Yes, thanks, Evelyn. By the way, I said I don't want to die as a plea for my life. Yes, yeah, yeah, because I told y'all. Have you ever tried begging for your life? I haven't been active, but I've been here since the beginning and listening to your stuff, and it's been awesome. Here's to another 2 years. Thanks, over-focused brain cells. But yeah, like, you know, nobody's holding anyone at gunpoint, so like everybody's free to, like, you know, come and go. But I do appreciate the people who've always like been there whenever I stream, whenever I release new music. I really appreciate every single one of you, because every viewer counts. Because I'm an indie, like in the what do you call this? The industry, the VTubing scene has been increasingly saturated, and you know, like, it's hard to get a lot of visibility if you're not under like a corporation. I mean, that's a thing, you know, like it's, or not if you're not like, you know, if you're not already established before like the VTubing boom, yeah. Or if you don't have like, you know, fancy shit, it's really hard to like level up and have like a big following, you know. Because I only have like a medium. My channel is not big, you know. It's just like a medium following channel. So every single like person who comes to my stream, I really appreciate that. And you know, chatting with me, and I don't know, interacting and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. It's been fun. I never thought I'd become one of your editors when I started watching you over a year ago, but I couldn't be happier. Yeah, I'm glad too. I'm glad that you tried it out, because you've been improving a lot, Aluka. Like if you didn't know, Imps, like Aluka is one of my editors, along with Piotr. You know, like when the shorts that you see, like they're the ones editing that. So under the supervision of June. So yeah, thanks to all my editors. Always that I can, Mana. Since debut, I have loved your music and personality. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. You know, like it's not, I don't have a lot of like fancy assets. I don't even have a fancy model. Like you know, my model is 2 years old. It's like, it needs an upgrade, but you know what? Like, I don't have the budget for that. So, I only have a budget for like the 3D model for now, which you will see soon, hopefully. And I also like bought like some equipment for cooking streams, because I want to share my recipes. I don't know, like, you know, it's just gonna be fun cooking. I want to show everyone what I cook, you know, because I'm actually pretty good at cooking, so why not, right? You would love to see me cook. You better be there when I stream my cooking streams. I feel good knowing I found you original on VK and enjoyed your content since. Thank you, Dreamy. I'm glad that you actually, like, you know, got curious and looked me up. We're always here for you, Mana. Thanks, Zero. Do you think you'll release any PRC patriotic songs? I'm not sure. It depends, like, if I don't want to get striked. Indie VTubers are way more down to earth. I don't think like it has anything to do with whether like it really comes down to the individual. Like like there are a couple of like corpo VTubers who are pretty nice people, you know, who are pretty down to earth themselves. Like I don't think like it has anything to do with whether a person is a corpo or an indie. Like the only difference is that, you know, they have more visibility because they have a bigger platform and stuff. But like I don't think that, you know, and we can't assume, you know. It really depends. Because I've known, like, there are a couple of, like, indie who are not, you know, who have, like, a little bit of, like, ego in them. Like, it doesn't really matter. If you have, like, if you're under a corporation or indie VTuber, like, you know, only it really comes down to the individual. So we can't make sweeping generalizations about people. Yeah, I do like hear from a lot of people that they find watching indie VTubers a little bit more comforting because, like, you know, the chat is not too crazy. Like, they can actually interact with the VTuber. So I guess that's great. Like, yeah, that's what I like about this too, because I can interact and talk to everyone. You introduced me hummus with carrots, so cooking should be fun. Oh, really? Wait a minute. Did I recommend you, like, hummus and carrots? I'm glad, because hummus and carrots together are fucking great. It's absolutely going to be brilliant. Would you host an Imps cooking review? Well, if you actually give me your, like, cooking, you know? Like, if you would send in your cooking, I would review that. A Mana cooking stream would be pretty nice to watch. Yeah, like, Fruit is corpo, but she seems pretty nice and chill. I don't know her personally. Obviously, this just from the outside. Yeah, I think Fruit is nice. Like, we've interacted in the DMs once in a while. She's pretty good. Yeah, I think she's a nice person. Based on our interaction, so. Honestly, best to make your judgment by who they are, not what company yeah, exactly. Like, I don't, you know me, I don't really watch a lot of, like, VTubers in general. Like, the most that I get to watch are clips, you know? Like, because I don't have the time to, like, to sit on streams. Like, basically the only VTubers that I watch are my friends, right? Like, Nana, like, whenever I catch her streaming, Nia sometimes, you know, like, my friends. Planya sometimes. But, like, I haven't really sat down to, like, intentionally watch because I do not have the time, because I'm also focused on my own content, right? Like, I need to manage my time better. And in order for me to do that is, you know, I have less time for, like, sitting around on the internet. So it's just, like, the way it is for, like, most content creators. Like, it's just the most thing that I know about, like, a lot of, like, the most update I could get are, like, clips, you know? Like, random clips that I see, and I'm like, okay, this seems like a nice person and stuff like that, but, like, you know, they're funny, this and that, but not really, like, the full on, like, streams, because it's so hard to catch, because I do not have the time, you know. I can't wait to clip that cooking stream. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, but I'm still gonna have to do a bunch of, like, test streams, so how it holds up. I did buy, like, a sort of expensive webcam, though, so I hope it helps. It's like a $200 webcam. I've never bought that much, like, for a webcam before, so hopefully it works. See, I really have, like, I'm already thinking about, like, recipes, you know, to cook, like, because since it's winter, I want to cook, like, nabe and stuff like that. Do you want me to cook, like, nabe, Imps? Because it's really my favorite. Like, soups are my favorite. I love nabe, so I want to share the recipes that I know, just in case, you know, some of y'all are interested in, like, making the same. You can't murder two people and get away with it. Okay. He's groping for any straw that might get him out of this. Criminal or not, elves are far from stupid. Bad news, my power doesn't leave much evidence. You'll freeze through the bone and shatter into dust. Tonight won't get warmer and it'll rain. It'll all wash away. Amp it up a little and ice creeps over his chin. Stop what? Oh, pick up the cigarette. Pick up the cigarette off the ground. What are you doing now? Stick it in my mouth and flip a cheap lighter at it. Why should I? Stole you, even a cop murders. Seriously? Serious, huh? I don't want to hear it from you, scum. There's a... No, that's enough questions out of you. I could kill you right now, so I do the asking. Oh, that's like a really rotten cop there. Such a rotten cop. There's a kinokuniya close to my dorm, and I have lots of Japanese food there. I had some dorayaki and chicken katsu. Oh, okay. That's good. I mean, I don't eat these because they're not vegan, but like, good for you, Aluka. I'm glad that you enjoy Japanese food. I never tried nabe. It must be tasty. Sure, would love to see your favorite recipes. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna probably make chanko nabe. I haven't made it for a long time now. Yes, I prefer pastry or bread baking. I can do that too. But I really want to learn about Japanese dishes a lot more. But yeah, I bake too, imps. I can bake. I can make cakes. I can make brownies. I can make bread. Japanese food looks so tasty, but I'd have to make it myself here. Yeah, I mean, if you live in America, it's probably hard to come by. So you can just, you know, go to like I guess like Japanese restaurants probably are not. There's not a lot of that there, so you can go to like Asian supermarkets and then find some Japanese ingredients and try to like replicate whatever you have there. Mana has a bakery confirmed. Nah. But I can make like, you know, I don't know how to make like elaborate like pastries, but I can make like simple cakes, simple bread, simple cookies. But I do have like new like cookie cutters though. So they're pretty fucking cool. So I want to make sugar cookies with those. So demonic cookies. Or there's a Japanese restaurant here, but it's really expensive to go. Yeah, of course it's gonna be expensive. I think the only kind of food that's maybe from Japan is a hibachi place. I don't know that. It's probably like an American thing. The kinokuniya here is awesome. It's like a little piece of Japan here in New York. I know it's cliche that sounds. Second floor is all manga. In the basement, I found some Kamen Rider merch and Nihongo textbooks. Okay. Yeah, that's a typical kinokuniya. I was in Japan as a teenager and really enjoyed the food. Might be about to go back for a few months, and I'm excited to have access to all the food again. I mean, yeah, you should. You should enjoy Japan. I mean, it's. I live here and I still find places like you know, I always still find like places I've never been to, you know. So, I like exploring Japan. But it's really like expensive to travel in general, even domestically, because like, yeah. And also I'm vegan. It's kind of hard to travel if you're vegan. I could kill you right now, so I do the asking. At this rate, you're bound for an unmarked grave. Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Try letting me know why you rolled with a cult, maybe. Maybe that way I'll let you live. Okay. Figures you'd have to stop siding with the cult. You had other options. Like what? Become a cop? What is it? I was a lacto-vegetarian for like a couple of months because of health issues, and to be honest, absolutely nothing about tasty vegan things. No, absolutely nothing about tasty vegan things. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're not willing to look, you're not gonna find it. And if you're not willing to make, then you're not gonna have tasty vegan food if you rely on like what's out there. I'm back on my Japanese study grind. I'm getting the urge to visit. You should. I mean, if you have the money, you could. Why not? I was only on a trip for a week over Japan, but I gotta say I've had the best food of my life over there. The Japanese really have figured out food in the best way possible. I mean, you know, like it depends. Some people don't like Japanese food. Natto is suspect though. No, I mean like it's an acquired taste. If you've never grown up eating natto, then naturally you would hate it. But it's just like a thing here, you know. That's why it still exists. That's why like people keep buying it. It's still on the market because it's what we eat. We like eating natto. My college program encourages studying abroad, so who knows, maybe I will study there. Yeah, you should. You probably should. Natto cooking stream. Natto is one of those things you'll either love or hate. Yeah. It's kind of like blue cheese. You either love it or hate it, you know. Like any fermented things. Like a lot of people don't like fermented things, so whatever. You like what you like, you don't like what you like, you know. But in general, for most Japanese people, natto is a thing. Like, you know. I like eating natto. Of course, like with soy sauce and mustard. And then you put it on rice. But I can't eat natto by itself, you know. It has to be with rice. And I think, you know, like eating natto with rice would give you like the complete protein. I'm allergic to tofu, but I think natto is fine because the fermentation breaks that protein I'm allergic to. Oh, okay. Breaks down. Okay. I'd like to try natto. I'm trying to eat healthy to keep up my fitness and nutrition. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you don't like natto, you can try something else. Like kamis from Kazakhstan or Tatarstan, you either hate it or get addicted. I don't think I'm addicted to natto though. Like, I like it, but like specifically with rice. But I can't eat it by itself. I tried it by itself. My friends took a really funny picture of the exact moment I felt the texture of it. Okay, yeah. Sometimes wonder if it'll be able to go vegan. If I'll be able to go vegan, but I don't know for sure yet. I still love soy sauce, to be honest. I mean, soy sauce is vegan, though. Like, yeah. You could have picked anything else. Why didn't you? If you had, we wouldn't be there. We wouldn't be here right now. I needed money. And the human society. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to pay the bills. Dollar bills, keep on falling for me. I love the way it feels. I came here to drop some money, not much money. Drop some money. Yeah, that's a Lisa song. Trickin', all when I buy the things I like. Dollar is dropping on my ass tonight. Money, he says, and money, he repeats. I mean, same. Your family? I mean, that's why we have the lumpen proletariat, right? Some people like resort to like, you know, criminal activities. And although yes, like there are a lot of other options, but for some people, like they feel like this is their only option because they don't have access to anything. But not all kinds of crime. Not all crimes are justified though. But this one, like, you know, people doing things for money because they don't have anything else is somewhat, you know, a gray area, right? Do you think I'll let you live for that? I'm surprised you started with the DLC instead of the base game. I didn't know that this was the DLC. The base game, I think I downloaded a different thing. So like we're here now. It's a lot easier to eat vegetarian in Asia. However, tofu is an amazing ingredient to your diet. It's not easy to acquire in the EU. Not good tofu anyway. But you can make your tofu, but like I guess you know that's really time consuming. Try using that, big brain. What do you think might inspire me to help you? You think it's begging for mercy?
その通りだ。
The elf appears to have an idea. He closes his eyes and opens his mouth.
情報が欲しいなら提供する。
Let me just check out like the yeah, because like I think the story is like maybe we should start this. Maybe we should start. Hold up. Wait, I can't find like the original one. I can only download like the fucking badge and dagger. Why is that? It's so weird. Is it the Keeper bundle? I don't think so though. Hold on. Maybe we can go back to the settings. Ah, やべえ。違うんだよね。It's way too loud.
また私に会いに来てね。
Oh, I fucking... Yo, what the fuck? Okay. Like, I'm trying to look for the game, but I can't find it, you know? Like, where the fuck do I start? It's not on Steam.
流星ワールドアクターバッジ&ダガー
始めさせてもらう。
Okay, in that case, yeah. Then no. Then we don't have anything.
選択肢まで飛ばしますね。はい。
情報が欲しいなら提供する。できることは何でもしよう。
The ice has almost reached his lips. Okay, he's still hugely stressed, but he's very relieved.
それは
He wants to guarantee that you'll stay alive. He tells me here he can't know what I might do. Elfman, I'll tell you after.
戻るわね。
His instincts are right to tell him that he wants insurance. I was looking for the original game, but it's not on Steam.
何が知りたい。
Anything and everything related to that. Cracked open my bottle of booze. I begin to pour it over to the elf's head. The bosses, their bases, their names, and their powers.
俺が知ってるのは一人だけだ。話せば解放すると約束するが。幹部のバラモスって男がいる。
No one there, where he's set up if he can, but he's an elf like me.
だから連絡を取っておびき寄せることはそれに協力。
Could you? I guess you're trying to let me trade up, but you've failed. The cult doesn't have non-human lieutenants. The bottle is basically empty, and I can't trust anyone who turn rat so easily. Even if I wanted to. Stinking by now of liquor. Goodbye, elf. Tries to scream, but the ice takes his lungs. And so the entire rest of him too. The second nice ice sculpture of the gallery. I concentrate my power through every inch of his flesh, every speck of every cell of blood in his body. As if a pawn like you'd know anything I care about. He was running his mouth about a family earlier. But playing with a cult was a fatal mistake. I turn away and leave the alley. Behind me, the sound of shattering ice echoes. They lived in the dark and they died there. This country won't be missing one or two punks. What a weird encounter. The darkness of the seventh's not so easy to light. I wrap my body in coat and mist and folds that. Buff out. A sign.
クイックセーブするわね。
はい。
I put out a sigh. It doesn't stop the shaking. I wonder how long I've got. My keeper powers are indispensable to hunt the cult. They burn my lifespan as fast as they freeze the air, and that's fine. If I die, maybe a girl or two cries, that's all. Or maybe a couple dozen, okay? Flexing. Yeah, you have bitches, we get it. It could be in the hundreds, okay? It might cause a fuss. Let it. Going against real power always takes sacrifice. I'll just try to keep the heartbreak to a minimum. Fuck off. If they don't find a body, you're not dead. Just disappeared. Live in the dark. Die there like a criminal. That's good. I am Ruka Hiryu. And that's what's on my horizon. Nobody else has a right to complain. No one. Darkness enshrouds the whole 7th Republic. Yeah, he really wants them bitches. He wants to flex his bitches. Most people aren't awake at this hour. So there's no morning here and no true night. It's an ecosystem of perpetual darkness. Everything it sounds like Scandinavia in winter. Everything in it has to survive the gloom. When it first started, they must have missed the sun. Even though people can pick up and move, it's impossible to relocate to a country. Yeah. Once you have set down roots in a place, you have to face the land as it is. Yeah, exactly. That's what it means to live in the 7th. You have to make the darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again. Oh my god. If you don't, then it will eat you someday. Yeah. Personally, I'm past worrying about it. My body's more than half sunk in the abyss already. What are you, fucking Nietzsche? You punk-ass bitch. The streets are sparse with people at this hour. Opportunistic criminals slip in and out of the omnipresent shadows, looking to prey on drunks. That's according to a call we got a little while ago. This gang has been robbing people and pawning the spoils. No one ever sees them, but the illicit deals continue. We've been on the case for days since the report came in. Who am I? You're a punk-ass bitch. Okay, tell me. I'll tell you one more time. Don't forget again. I'm a friend of justice. Defender of the people. Detective Ruka Hiryu. Seigi no Mikata. Fuck. You're a fucking asshole. The radio makes a noise. Something's being said. Though I can't make it what. It happens a few times and I realize I've been napping. What do you want, Clarice? I pry my tired eyes open as I reply. Of course I am. I wipe a spot of drool off my chin. Of course not, you butt. Clarice? Oh, so Clarice is like an elf. Like, it's not like she's sure on her end that I'm lying. Are you questioning your superior officer? You're right on that. That's her motto, okay. First I've heard of it. Pretty rude policy if you ask me. Netemashita yo? Sonde? Persistent today, aren't we? I was wide awake. Right up until the moment I fell asleep. I was only dozing away. Anyway, you're sticking your guns. You're sticking to your guns, huh? I'm sticking to the truth, Clarice. Or is it Clarice? Clarice or Clarice? No, it's not Clarice. Clarice, okay. Okay, fine. Let's pretend for a moment that I was sleeping. Oh no, I don't like where this is. Okay. Shut it and listen, you bitch. I can hear the impatience over the airwaves. That suits me fine. There's nothing more fun than lecturing someone who doesn't want to hear it. It's like a prize for being a veteran partner. Make time for it. This is very important. Of course I want to expose the truth. Slow down there. If I were lying, your trust might stay at 0. But if I'm telling the truth, then it won't go. Then won't it go up? You have too many prayers. That's stuck at 0. She sounds like a fun person to share some drinks with. Some drink, yeah. Yeah, Clarice is kind of, you know, she's pretty chill. I mean, she doesn't sound like she has chill, but like, she doesn't, yeah. She doesn't give a fuck about her superior. Yeah, good for her. Shitsukoi na. Even supposing I nodded off for a second. If I deny it, then you ought to believe me. I say the paper is black, then it's black. If I say it's asphalt white, then it's white. That's a healthy commander-commandee relationship. My god. Yeah. そりゃそうだ. I agree. I second the motion, Clarice. そうだよね。悪なんだよね。She's really not pulling her punches, is she? Yeah. You suck. Forget about Clarice and reach for a cigarette. You think you're my supervisor or something? Insubordinate. With great reluctance, I put the cigarette away. So I've got to work. Is that it? Okay, already. I've got my eye on a likely target. Ayashi. Whether she knows it or not, it's the truth. A plastered old foggy storing up a storm. Man, that looks comfortable. He's got his wallet sticking out of his back pocket. He's begging to get robbed. You're telling me. Even I could probably get that off him. I cast a glance at the tempting, protruding wallet. This kind of looks like Shinjuku, not gonna lie. It's like the layout of the street and the buildings like around it. It looks like Shinjuku. There's a big long wallet there just a minute ago. Now for some reason I can't see it. Did he drop it somehow? If not, shut your trap, dumb butt. Don't be crazy. I like that insult, dumb butt. Imps, you're fucking dumb butts. You're all dumb butts. Get ready to move. I cut the radio, then I scan the area marking the moving silhouettes. I spot only 3 because it's still so early. There won't be time to shake them all down. By the time we're done questioning the first one, the other 2 will be gone. It's only highly possible that the culprit has already turned a corner and is well out of sight. What do I do? What do I do? Start shouting? I take That's probably the only choice I have here. Freeze, police! You're under arrest for theft. I shout nice and loud so that all three can hear. The natural reaction is to be confused and look over at me. Two of them do that right away. They look over very confused. The third bolts without looking at all. It's my lucky day. I sprint off. Ryokai! I summon her on the radio from her perch on a roof 10 stories up. She's seen it all. Now she'll come catch the guy. How? That's obvious. Claris is an elf and can control the wind. Ooh, so pretty. I like the art a lot. It's so good. The illustrations are nice. And also like the effects. Like I like the sound effects and all that shit going on. I can't see her wings, but they're there when she needs them. They make her too fast for any normal human. She comes down like an arrow, cutting through the air. Culprit is fleeing 100 yards ahead. Clara shoots straight at the man, closing the distance. A gust of countervailing wind makes me squint. Oh no, Claris! Up in the sky, Claris takes the brunt of it. It sends her spinning backwards through the air like a newspaper caught in a sudden squall. That's how strong the counterwind is. Oh no! Wait, she fucking fell. Okay. She manages to, Claris manages to tweak her course in midair, so as to come flying straight into my tender body. Okay, alright, so she fell. I go tumbling with her. Move, you idiot, he's getting away! Yeah, she's a klutz. Isn't a trace of criminal now. Oh, that's awkward. You'll probably go to ground for a while now, too. What do you think? He's an elf or he's got a friend who is? You're not gonna tell me your people wouldn't. Everybody does. Adults, children, humans, elves. To live or to get what they want, crime after crime. You decide, but... Look who's starting to get it. Oh, she's cute. I don't know what you're so happy about. The guy got away. What's that gonna do to my evaluation? She's funny. She's really cute, so I like her. She doesn't give a fuck about her, like, senior. My heart hurts more. Okay, that's a station. That looks like a fucking museum. What are you doing here, Sosuke? Do you need an explanation? There's another man wilting next to Sosuke. It's the perp who got away from us just now. I can see his pointy ears. He's an elf after all.
どういうことですか？
I mean, Sosuke was keeping an eye on you and me. He caught the guy we'll let get away. So as usual, he gets the credit.
全然気づかなかったです。
Sneaking around, watching people is what he's best at. What an opportunist, making off with our collar. Funny, we're even chasing such a little case. I thought you only went after the big fish.
お前は知らないようだが、
If
こ
possible,
の
this
男
man
はシンジケートとつながっている可能性がある。
Naruhodo ne.
俺が狙っているのはその上の連中だ。
Sono ue no renchi da. Okay. Naruhodo ne. It's still news to me. I should get my boots a little.
それにしても、今朝の動きはひどいものだった。特に最近は随分と間抜けになったな。それとも道化を演じているのか。確かにな。
Well, Sosuke is like a fucking snob, I guess. Hello, Mana and chat. Hello, Aiden. Hello, Mochi. Thanks for dropping by. Clarice asks as I stare after his back. None of your business either. Let's report to the chief. I'll tell him a story about the blundering elf who got blown away like newspaper. Fuck.
私のせいだけにしないでくださいね。
Just kidding. Put my serious face on and comfort her. That was mostly my screw up. It's not your responsibility. It's important she knows that.
先輩、
Oh,
先輩にもまだそんな優しい心が残ってたんですね。
damn, she's just like always roasting. He's always roasting Aruka. What kind of monster do you think I am? Yeah, because you're a cop, dude.
鬼
Holy
と
shit.
いうか、いえ、
Oni to yuka. She thinks you're a fucking demon, dude. She probably wouldn't tell me if I pushed her. I don't want to know. As badly as all that. Maybe save that part, huh? Just let me do you a favor here.
そうですね。
You just let me make the report to the chief. Nobody likes getting yelled at after all.
本当にいいんですか？
Oh, she's trying to act cute. I told you it's not your responsibility.
ありがとうございます。
I like that she's like cute, but also she's fucking roasting her boss. Or like her superior, rather. My god, this is such a typical Japanese office. Like, fucking hell. Oh my god, why do they have the same desk as some like this type of like desks? It's kind of like the same as like my workplace. Fuck, what the hell? I have drawers and all that shit. I mean, yeah, it's typical. It's typical Japanese office. The man makes his appearance right on schedule. My god. There he is, the middle-aged lard slab. The 13th calls boss. Lard slab. Clarice throws me a sidelong glance. I flash back a wink, telling her not to worry. Then I move into action. Good morning, Chief. Bright, loud, and cheerful. I wring my hands obsequiously as I horn in on the guy.
おはよう、飛龍君。今日は随分と元気だね。
随分と元気だね。おじさんだ。The chief backs off from my serially bright smile, making his way to his usual seat. One step ahead, I pull his cheap, lousy chair out for him. Please, please rest your legs.
ありがとう。
Arigato. And make the chief comfortable.
そうだ、今朝の
And now, how was this morning's? He tries to pin me down, but I'm too slick. Aren't you looking a little stiff there, Chief? You must have weight. You must have the weight of the world on your shoulders. I slip around being behind his chair.
まあそうだね。年だからか自然とね。
How about a patented Hiryu massage?
どういうと？
I'm a consummate professional at taking a load off. What? Oh yeah, this looks like the kind of office I could suffer karoshi from. Well, you know, like my office is really not that bad. My job is not that bad. I don't think we have a company policy to not to clock out on time. So that's good. At least, at the very least, you know, it's bare minimum that we clock out on time.
結構長い付き合いだけど初めて聞いたよ。
That nickname has never reached my ears.
というか、どうしたんだい急に。
どうしたんだい急に。
裏がありそうで怖いよ。
Ulterior motives? Me? I'm wounded. 傷つくわ。Just keep talking about anything except this morning. Nothing at all. It's such a pleasure to be chatting with you. My inner monologue might have slipped out a little.
揉んでくれるのは嬉しいんだけど、その前に少し話を聞いてくれるかな。
Wow.
リリュウ君、今朝の窃盗犯のことなんだけどね。
There's no getting away from it now. That did reach your ears.
さっき署に着いた時にね。またと言っちゃうとあれなんだけど。
I don't mean to imply that this is a pattern, but I get to step ahead again and take this momentum. Want to blame us for letting the guy get away.
責めるというか、まあそのね。
そのね。
どうも飛龍君の検挙率は上がらないよね。僕としても見逃すことはできなくてね。上から改善するように命じられているんだ。
That must put you between a real rock and a hard place.
それでなんだけど、上に報告書をあげなきゃならない。
Oh. The fucking report. I still believe the workers of Japan needs breaks here and there. Work vulture. Work vulture? You mean culture? Okay. Yeah, of course. Of course. Workers everywhere around the world need to have reasonable working hours. Well, I'm glad that your office is like that. We know how Japanese work culture can be sometimes. No, it's actually like my office is a little bit more like an exception rather than the rule, you know? So yeah. Claris let him get away. Oh my god, what a fucking rat. Please don't look at her. She must look devastated, doesn't she, from the guilt.
確かに不安そうな顔をしているね。
You must be really weighing in on her. If she catches you judging, it'll weigh on her double. Allow me to explain everything. Explain the Claris and I share the responsibility, blah 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 blah. Oh, okay. He's trying to put a blame on her and try to sympathize. Get a sympathy from the boss. But what if you get angry with her now on top of that? Our sensitive rookie could end up traumatized.
それは困ったね。
困るよね。
だけど彼女からも詳しく話を聞いておきたいな。
Oh! What would that do to her fragile psyche? Yeah, he's a little too reasonable for like a cop.
まあちょっとかわいそうでもあるね。
But he sounds like a typical boss. Like with any company. Except he's a cop, you know.
しかしミスがこうも重なるとね。
そうだよね。If you have to fault someone, please let it be me. Every eye in the 13th is burning a hole in my back.
わかったよ。今後は頼むね。
頼むね。Oh damn, that's actually really like fucking like, you know, his plan worked. Like he was like, oh yeah, you can't really blame her, right? So, like put all the blame on him. But actually, he's actually to blame. He manipulated his boss. Like he kind of like changed the narrative of this. And it got me brownie points with both the chief and Claris. Perfection, yeah. I know you'll remember this when bonus time rolls around. We understand each other. Of course. Great, excuse me then. I bow one last time and head back to my desk. Now that it's more than a few steps from the chiefs, I sit down across from the big guy who saw the whole thing. Our resident Segit Vars breaks out in a grin. Claps his hands together gleefully. He's a muscle man. You know me, I look out for my people. My salary, which I think I just saved. I don't care about my reputation gets. I always have the yearly assessment. If I can hold that together, I can still get a bonus. Are you winning, cowboy? Not. I don't know if you call this winning. Hello, Carlos. Great, your first mission is to suck less. We can have Sosuke running laps, or we can't have Sosuke running laps around us like this. Sosuke gets results, unlike some people here. Oh, fuck. Tamako. Tamako is harsh. The guy just rakes in the criminals. Only caught our guy after we wore him down. Yowaraseta. They were letting him tucker himself out. It's too late to make excuses now. Not sorry. Not sure when I last saw you actually say sorry. If you let him run on purpose, why not report that? It was faster to take one for the team this time. She's an emo girl. She has the glasses and the side sweep bangs.
別に何でもありません。
What is this angle? She starts tapping away at her keyboard, getting back to work. I let her.
なんだ、事件の瞬間の映像じゃねえか。
本当にわざと逃がしたのか確認しようと思いまして。
Uh-huh. I try to get up to stop her. For a scrawny sack of bone, she's quick.
これが逃がした。
これが
どう見てもこれは。
It's a critical hit in the balls. They saw everything. Stop that. Turn off the video and shut down your PC. Unless you want me to smash it. Bryce thinks I'm kind of a joker. He keeps watching.
うわ、間抜けに見逃してんな。こりゃ演技じゃねえわ。それに全然弱らせてねえじゃねえか。
You don't have to point out every little thing. Let's wait to slow her down, make less sound to escape before you notice. Yeah. Because if he punched me back, he'd be dead.
事実確認です。
We're just peer reviewing real report. You dirty cheating cyber coward. Anything to change the topic. What's on the screen is poison to my cred. Where'd our golden boy Sosuke go?
次の事件の捜査みたいだね。正確には問題もあるけど、プロ意識はすごいよね。
Interpersonal relationships are so important, eh, Chief? At this hour, the 13th should be here, schmoozing. How can you praise someone who's neglecting us all?
それを否定するつもりはないけど。
Okay, hold on. I need to hang my clothes, imps. Let me just get back at you a little bit. I have to hang my clothing so they will dry. I use a detergent that allows me to hang my clothing inside and it won't end up smelling weird. So I'll be okay. My clothing is gonna be okay. My clothes. When you're a true master detective, the cases find you. Only an amateur has to go out chasing mysteries. Okay? That's a really, he's a high on copium right now. This dude. A bunch of my fancy hangers, my non-slip hangers. Suddenly, Manapple. Hello, Bastinu. Yeah, laundry is very important. Okay, hold on. Let me just like get my mouse so I can like click and click so I can play. The poor guy isn't just on my level. That's a big coat. It's like a copium. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Tamako heaves a sigh. I heave a bigger sigh right back at her. Yeah. Big same. Job evaluations, am I right? What are you sighing for, Ruka? His career. Because his career is like, it's over for him. Probably. Most likely. It's over for this cop. Okay. What are you sighing for? It's my secret technique, the sigh return. Tamako, look. Tamako is learning.
クイックロードするの
違う。
か。
却下する。
セーブしてもいい？
はい。
戻るわね。
Poor Tamako. Ah, 違う。New.
何を言ってるかさっぱ
I
り
can't follow what you're saying at all anymore. ついていけねえな。
放っておけよ。
Don't bother trying. Yeah. This is me and when I talk to the imps.
ルカお得意の話題そらしだろ。
This is me when imps. When imps are imping, yeah. That's just what I do. I do the return sigh. The muscles where his brain should be are sharp today.
けど飛龍君、いつまでもこのままじゃダメだよ。
You know, Hiryu, you can't keep this up forever. Yikes. Yeah, big yikes. Yikes for you. Truly, truly. For shame, for shame. That went on long enough for even the boss to get in. Can't keep up what forever, Chief.
もっとしっ
You
かり
need
し
to
な
be
きゃ
in
い
your
けないっ
best
てこと
behavior
だよ。
right now. Okay. Okay, boss.
また怒られ
Sounds
て
like
ます
you're in
ね。
trouble. You're in trouble. It's the Ko gang. I'm Reiko, I'm Seiko, I'm Keiko, I'm Setsuko, I'm Saiko, I'm Sadako, I'm Mexico. Yeah.
いつものことだ
He's
ろ。
always in trouble.
クイック
Ah,
セ
yeah,
ー
but
ブし
no,
ますね。
なんで
違うのね。
いや、そういう
No,
わけじゃな
that
いよ。
isn't what I mean. What do you mean then, boss? The fuck do you mean, homie? Then what the fuck do you mean, homie? Yeah,
今話してるのは
I'm
飛
not.
龍君のことだ
I'm
けじ
not
ゃない。
speaking only to Hiryu right now. 誰に？
君たち全員
This
に関係し
involves
ている
each
ことなん
and
だ。
every one of you. そうなんだ。で、
と言い
how
ますと、
exactly?
最近は良くない噂が聞こえ
I
てる
heard
から
some
ね。
unpleasant story recently. Unpleasant rumors. Okay.
よく
What
ない
kind of
噂。
rumors? The three of them look at each other confused. Confused. I am confusion. I don't know what he's talking about either.
う
Well,
Yeah.
it's only a
ん。
rumor,
単な
you
る
see.
噂。
The chief waffles his usual glance, elegance and grace.
13
There's
を
been a
取り
talk
潰
of
す
shutting down their
みたいな
13th
話
division. Shutter the 13th? Like, actually close it? Good one! What kind of joke is that, chief? Bars gets it. The two of us share a chuckle. The chief doesn't.
僕も
I'd
そう思
like
っ
to
てるん
think
だ
the
けど
same myself, but I'm not so
ね
certain. Try that. And us rejects will have nowhere to go. They couldn't slide us back with the first or the second.
それは
Worst
絶対
idea I've
ねえ
ever
よね。
heard. We're here because we didn't fit in elsewhere. They're all fucking rejects. We can't go back where we came from. This is the castaway cop's last refuge. It's our paradise, our Eden, El Dorado.
とてもそんな環
I
境とは
wouldn't
思
say
い
that.
ませんけどね。
I would say it's that good.
でも、刑
But
事が
it's
最後
true,
に
it's where you
着く場
wash
所な
up
のは
when you wash
間違いない
out.
ですね。
Mana-chan 好きだ。めちゃくちゃ可愛い。Hello, Heiwan. How you doing, babes? I actually listened to one of your ASMR, the yandere one. That was so fucking good. Like, you scared you scared the bejesus out of me. The bejesus. But yeah, you're so good at ASMR. Holy shit. Like, wait, hold up, Imps. Let me show you Heiwan's work. Note. It's like, I don't really like ASMR, but like when I listened to her like stuff, it was really good. So check her out, imps. Check out Heiwan. She's really good at ASMR. But she also streams on Twitch, right? But yeah, check it out, imps. It's really fucking scary. Like I don't want to have that kind of girlfriend for sure. And Heiwan really did a great job, like portraying a fucking like full blown yandere girlfriend. It was scary as shit. The editing is so good, the effects are so good, like the vocal editing and everything. Just the timing and all that stuff. The dialogue, the acting. Fucking amazing. So check it out, imps. It's in the link. If you want to scare yourself. It's some good shit. Yeah, if you're into ASMR. Okay, let's move on to the game. Hold on, like I was just like hanging my clothes. But it's true. This is where you wash up when you wash out. Fuck. If it weren't for the 13th Division, the officers who end up here would be fired instead. Oh shit. So they're like all like fucking rejects. Incompetent people. Incompetent cops. Why do you need a refuge? You should just like retire nowadays. I'm listening it in the background at the moment. Incompetent, yeah. Fuck, yes. Of course. We all know that no disgruntled cop would ever turn to crime, okay? Just, you don't know that. How do you know that? You don't know for sure. Like, even cops on duty would resort to crime, you know? Duh. Like, they do heinous shit on duty all the time. Like, what do you mean, bro? What the fuck do you mean, bro? It's the most undignified job on the planet, I feel like. That's like a big cap. Police learn all kinds of information techniques. Having former detective running loose with chips on their shoulders might not be in the NPA's best interests. Take Vars. He's a brainless slab of meat, but all that muscle would be serious trouble attached to a criminal. He only functions at all because he's in this division. As I said, it's only a rumor. But the current state of the 13th is uncertain enough that rumors like that can circulate freely. Can I interrupt for a moment, Chief? Just back squatted 500 trying to look like an anime villain this year. You mean like 500 pounds? How much is that in like non-freedom units? In like the actual... in the smart units of measurement? Look at this squad. I hope we get a Slipknot's worth of characters. Did a cop write this? I don't know. Just back. Okay. When a boss says it's a rumor, then it's pretty much a reality. Just waiting for a few more approvals before making it official. Yeah. Forget about Ruka. Sosuke Varson, I have results to show. I think we compensate for his inadequacies. Why, you little... I'm simply assessing peer-reviewed reality. She's a bitch. but I like her. That's the kind of person I am, I think. Unlucky Morpheus. Manu. Who's Manu? What the fuck are you calling, dude? So, might we conclude that the certain someone is dragging the rest of us down? She glares pointedly at the certain someone. Hey, watch it. That isn't quite the case. I appreciate all the handwork you do for us. But Tamako's supposed to... I were to look at your unauthorized access records. You understand that I can call them acceptable. It seems as if you hacked the surveillance camera just now. You know that there are official protocols to follow. Suck it. I usually don't have a choice for investigations. Many of my cases I could never have solved if I sat around waiting approvals beforehand. Getting approval is an important part of you. Yeah, that's just like, it's so Japanese though, like, it's so bureaucratic. It's painfully bureaucratic. But that's like, yeah, that's like the reality of like a Japanese workplace. Like nobody, or like especially in the government, like in offices, like they can't do anything unless it's like approved, pre-approved already. It's like a lot of shit just moves so slow because like you have to wait for the approval to be able to do anything else. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's a hassle. Like, what the fuck? Especially when it comes to like that. I guess it's all true when it comes to like government offices around the world, but like especially with Japan though, like holy shit, it's just painfully like criminally slow. But yeah, I don't think it's like unique just with Japan, but it's especially though with Japan. Like, it's so slow. Things move so slow because of all the red tape and stuff like that. It isn't something you ought to be neglecting. Tamako is taking a rare turn of the receiving end. Necessary or not, you shouldn't break the rules. Yeah, very, very what do you call this? Very bureaucratic. The bureaucracy will kill you. It's really frustrating though, like, not gonna lie. Sometimes. That's gotta sting. I can't criticize your arrest records. either, Vars.
そりゃそうでし
You
ょう
bet you can.
だけ
The
ど
state in which
とに
your
かく
arrests
介
come
護者
in.
の状態がひ
On
ど
the
い
other hand,
腕を折られて
broken
るなんて
arms are
ま
the
だ
least
可愛
of
い
your
子だ
offenses.
そりゃ
I bring in
凶悪
dangerous
犯相
people.
手に
Can't
手
go
加減
easy on them.
極力怪我をさせず
Bringing
に
them
制
in
約するのも
intact is an
重要
important
な
part of your job. Half the guys you bring in are already half dead. They don't reoffend much, I admit. They can't. More than a few of Vars catches would have wound up crippled. Oh my god.
宗介君も規
And
律
so
違
Skip
反は
breaks the
数え
rules
きれない
as
し
a matter of routine.
要は
It
そうい
appears
った
that
部分も見られてるってこ
It
とだ
appears the
ね
higher ups are taking notice. You don't end up here unless there's something wrong with you. Which isn't to say every problem cop reaches our shores. 13th is a home for the competent troublemakers, okay? Competent troublemakers. What do you mean I'm dead? It's hard to point fingers if something isn't given an approval by a superior. Then nobody is at fault, sadly. Yeah. So in a way, it's the opposite of being dead because eating keeps you living. Tamako is very cool. Okay. An island of castaways inside the agency. They keep us, the dangerous ones, fed, clothed, and happy to keep us from becoming the thorn on their side. Oh yeah, because like they're highly skilled, right? Highly skilled and competent troublemakers. Okay. Or at least that's what they call themselves, right? Oh, where's my... You were AFK for your snack. No, I said I wasn't really getting any snack though. I was looking for my hanger. Okay. They keep us, the dangerous ones, okay. There we go. It's the whole reason the 13th exists. That's exactly why they don't want us to shut us down. Okay. These motley punks are good at what they do, you know.
さっき言っていたことだね
Is this about what you were saying before? It's like paying for a part of your Alive Club membership. You might call them a motley crew. Yeah. Damn, it's been like, I don't know, years since I even like listened to like any songs from Motley Crue. Like, holy shit. Maybe I was like in college or something. I don't know. Something just makes us uneven after all this time. You got it. Please don't lump me in with you.
私は刑事を辞
Were
め
I
たとして
leave,
も
were I to
後に
leave the
は染まりま
force,
せん
I would not become a criminal. Interesting. Humans aren't that high-minded, you know. Aren't that high-minded.
ですか
I'm
ら
telling you, nobody wakes up and says, "Hey, today I'll go be evil." People always try to be good first, at least until they run out of cash.
普通に働
I
きま
just
す
work a normal job. Work? Normal? You? If you could, you wouldn't be in this room. I wonder what you'd hack first. Maybe skim some money off other people's transactions? Oh damn, she's a hacker. Okay, we have the hacker girl. We have the girl who's good in computers. She's the hacker. Oh fuck. She's the hacker girl. God damn it. The exact fucking same. It explains the state of her hair. He's a criminal the moment he loses his badge.
あ
You wanna go? And that's why we need the 13th. I agree with you. But the rumors are the rumors. There's no guarantee that they won't become real. You should all take care to keep your heads down. Especially you, Hiryu, don't forget. He just had to rub it in, didn't he? I don't like it, but I listen. Listen, I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll. Now I'm done leaving you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I wanna die, you wanted me. Destiny. Now I gotta find my own. Isn't that a Beyonce song? I don't know. It's just listen. Because you won't listen. Listen. Yeah. I just remember the melodies. It's like, because sometimes the earworms just won't leave my ears. The earworms, you know. The worms in the ears. They're just that. Yush. Okay. This one, I'll just leave it here. I'm almost done with my stuff. So I think I'm gonna play a little bit more for like 30 minutes and then I'm gonna go to bed. So I have work tomorrow. Gotta work. You better work, bitch. I'm not a millionaire, so I still have to like earn a living, you know. Like, which begs the question, Ims, why do we have to earn a living? Like, we're born on this planet and we somehow have to pay in order to live. Like, first of all, motherfuckers, I did not choose to live here. Okay, I was brought here by force. I did not agree to this. I did not consent to be born. Okay, first of all. Second, why do I have to, like, now I suddenly have to pay just to live? Like, if I don't have the arbitrary money of the arbitrary number of paper necessary for me to, like, trade for a place to live, I would end up outside and freeze to death. Like, since when did we all collectively agree to, like, subject ourselves to these arbitrary paper, like arbitrary amounts of paper? This is what you need in order to live. Like, what the fuck? That's not how it's supposed to be. Like, who fucking died and then made boss, and then now suddenly we all have to pay rent? It's a travesty, Imps. Oh, Keith, hello. 20 bucks closer to being million. Thank you for the super chat. Hello there. Thanks for dropping by. Sometimes I get the Danjo song stuck in my head, okay? It's your monthly subscription for playing the game of life. I don't like it either. Yeah, exactly. Right? Don't you think, like, why do we have to earn a fucking living? Like, we live on this planet. Like, how? Aren't we supposed to just live? But then if we do that, like, you know, we're like fucking useless. We're the most useless mammals, I think, because we can't, like, live outside. I mean, we could, but it's not like the, you know, it's not a comfortable standard of living, you know? It's not gonna be a comfortable existence to be, like, you know, imagine, right? Like, right now outside, it's like -4 degrees, like, without any clothing, we would fucking die. Without any shelter, we would, like, die from exposure. Like, the fuck? But you live off the work of other people on your own. Yeah, exactly. Like, we need each other to survive. Like, we need a community. That's why, like, we have tribes before. That's why when, for example, when somebody rejects you, Imps, right? You feel it in your body, and it feels like it's the end of the world when you get rejected. Because, like, our body, you know, from our ancestors back then, rejection is a death sentence, you know? Rejection is equivalent to being, like, being exiled from your own tribe. Means you're gonna fucking die, you know? So, like, that's why, like, rejection is really hard to deal with, because it's back then. It's how our brains were primed to, like, interpret it as, right? Evolve, adapt, overcome. But not in this state, though. Not in this, like, not in these conditions. We can't. It's just, like, because the system is played, you know? I never thought about rejection like that. It's an insightful to look at. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's wired through us. That's why, like I said, like, no matter no matter how introverted you think you are, you know, unless you're a fucking sociopath, you know, like, that's a different story. But, like, with any kind of rejection, like, we you know, we feel it. Like, it's hard to deal with rejection, because back then, when you get rejected, when you get exiled from your fucking tribe, it's literally a death sentence. Because you can't survive on your own. That's why we are wired. Humans are wired to, like, to want connection. That's why babies That's why babies die when they die when they're not touched. Like infants die when they're not touched. Like touch-starved infants fucking die. Imagine that. We need connection. Of the social variety as well, very much. I have rainbow anxiety. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Now even Nagare is getting on to my case. Like, well, she looks like you're usually quiet as a mouse. Why sass me now? Well, this is a new character that I've seen. I shoot her a look and she shifts her eyes and shuts her trap. Damn it. I guess she's picking up on how to fit in. Aww. Time to go to work. We leave the 13th behind. I don't like those rumors about shutting us down. Thanks, Clarice. Couldn't wait to hash it out again. There's no smoke without fire. Do you think they might really close the division, despite the risks that you pointed out? It's an interesting situation, though, back when communication with other communities was a difficult thing. People learned to trust each other. Now communities are distant more than ever. Yeah, that's the irony of it all, right? Because, like, now we have all the technology in the world, right? We all have the technology to, like, communicate with people. To, like, we have different ways to communicate to each other. But for some reason, most of us lack communication skills now. Like, how do you have so many... We have so many means of communicating, right? Phones, video chat, whatever, under the fucking sun. With the advancement of technology, we have all means of communication now. But the thing is, like, most people don't even want to pick up the phone. I mean, I'm not laughing at people with social anxiety, but it's just like a, you know, like it's a very sad, like, irony, because a lot of us don't have the communication skills to be able to use these mediums of communication that we have right now. Like, I think humanity has stunted so much, you know. I think it's either that we, like, you know, but it's not like we're stunted for no apparent reason, but like the fact that everybody is, like, increasingly getting alienated, right? It's all about, we circle back to alienation again. We're alienated from our jobs, we're alienated from everyone else, we're alienated from ourselves. And nobody wants to, like, you know, it's just like everybody's too tired to do anything. Cool Mana stream. I hope you all having good... Hello, Max. There's this theory that we naturally stop evolving because the medicine, etc. Humankind is smart enough to keep evolution going because of the technology of changing genetics. Yeah, I mean, we still have epigenetics, you know. Like, even if, like, you know, like, that's why I'm really interested in twin studies, because identical twins are basically, they have the same DNA, but their environment, like how they're, like, you know, their environment affects the manifestation of their genes so much. So it's just really interesting how our environment affect us. That's why we cannot separate the environment. We cannot, like, take out their environment from, you know, from the evaluation. Like, no human being exists in a vacuum. Your environment will always affect you. You will always affect your environment. You cannot live in isolation. We cannot live in a silo, so. That's the very safe thought that some ways to communicate can be avoided because of technology makes us very picky and choosy. Like, you don't need to call your takeout anymore. You can order through app. Yeah, that's true. I feel alienated towards most regular people. I try to talk to people and all. It's hard to explain. I mean, where do you think that alienation comes from? Like, do you have like, you know, like a pre-existing condition that prevents you from like talking to people? What do you know how it is? We're not the most obedient. That's because they hate us. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody up top hates us too. You know what is wild? If you live on a 3rd floor or above, the microbiome in your home is roughly equivalent to the space station. And with the relationship between gut biome and brain chemistry. Oh yeah, definitely. That's why like right now, like I've been trying to like eat more fermented food. Because like your gut health is really important, imps. Especially if you have like ADHD. Because like your ADHD is affected by dopamine, right? Like and your gut health, I mean your basically your gut produces, like, is responsible for creating dopamine, you know? So better eat like prebiotic foods and probiotic foods. So like I guess probiotic food would be like yogurt and I don't know, fermented foods. And like prebiotic, I think it's just like the, like, you know, stuff that makes the healthy gut bacteria in your body like happy or like healthy. It's like vegetables and shit. I just eat food I leave out of the fridge at night. Yeah, like all kinds of like fermented stuff. Kimchi, natto, tempeh. But that's an interesting insight. Some of the brass, like Ikta, see the need for the 13th. I doubt everyone is sharp enough to understand. Sauerkraut is a good, yeah, like I said, any kind of like fermented good food. You eat Korean food, yeah. I mean, as long as it's vegan, yes. Kimchi, like, it can be made vegan. Maybe I should try making kimchi on stream. It's not like this is my fault. All of us need to tighten up.
それはそうかもしれませんが、もっともらしいことを言ってもダメです。この手のは先輩が一番あれじゃないですか。
Y'all making me hungry. Okay. No natto cooking stream?
私と先輩を一緒にされるのは心外ですね。行くぞって、そういえばどこに行くんです？今朝の事件は宗介さんが解決しましたから、私たちが抱えてる事件は今なかったはずです。
ADHD and the big sad can be cured with changing your environment and working out. So much more. Meds will only make the symptoms weaker. So food isn't the only aspect of your yeah, it's not. It's an overall thing. Yeah, like we're just discussing about like how your gut health affects your dopamine production. But yeah, like, of course, you have to include exercise as well, especially if you have ADHD. I got Yakult for that. Do diversify though, because like not everything in Yakult, like it doesn't cover all the bases. So still eat prebiotic foods, like actual vegetables. How and why and since when is this a police hotspot? I've got no clue. The man who pulled me into the police world used to come to this place all the time, so that's what brought me here. I can't speak for the rest.
いらっしゃい。今日は何にする？
Ryoko.
おはようございます、りょうこさん。
Ryoko-san. That's her name. She's a hot babe who's worked here for a few years. I'd like to go on a date with her someday, but sadly she doesn't seem to have the same idea. Yeah. No boyfriend as far as I know, but she keeps her distance. She should, from you. I'll have my usual Claris too.
それはいいですけど、お会計は別ですからね。分かってると言っても信用なりませんからね。りょうこさん、よろしくお願いしますね。大丈夫。しっかり別料金で徴収するから。
Is the protag a creeper? I don't know. He claims to be a ladies' man. From you, yeah. Yeah, it's indeed an interesting camera angle. I know what you're doing, visual novel and game developers. I yank on her hair to make a point.
乱暴ね。何か嫌なことでもあった？もう付き合いも随分になるもの。特にルカは分かりやすいから。全然ポーカーフェイスじゃないです。
全然ポーカーフェイスじゃないんだけど。
もう何年になるかしら。学園を卒業してすぐここで働き出したのよね。だから10年
10年？マジか。I don't actually remember. No way I'm admitting that. She'd just give me sass for it.
はい。
ポーカーフェイス。I think the protagonist is a creeper as well, or just really... Yes, he's a sleazebag, of course. If she doesn't want to go on a date after 10 years, I think that's a sign. Yeah. Don't push it, creep.
今日も何か失敗しちゃった？
It seems like they're on friendly terms, but she's just like tolerating... She's tolerating him, if anything. That's just like most women. They're tolerating the men around them. Equal ship. Yeah, that's more than a sign. Yeah. It's a whole U-turn. Yeah. And that's what your poker face is telling me right now.
さすがりょうこさん。
さすがりょうこさん。
そんなことも分かっちゃうんですか？伊達にたくさんあなたたちを見てきてないもの。
へえ。If you want a race, maybe focus on your job instead. Anyway, I didn't screw up. Sosuke just stole our perp.
逃がしちゃったのが原因ですけどね。
He didn't get away. We left him out there as a bait.
泳がせる必要性は全くなかったと思います。
That's me.
喧嘩はほどほどにね。ごゆっくり。
Spots on arguing, going nowhere and steps away. With just a little parting shot at our nonsense. It's not like it matters who caught the small-time punk today.
その割には悔しそうでしたけど。 一切これっぽっちも求めてません。私は安全で無理のない事件を担当したいです。
Where's the passion?
先輩ってそんな
Since when were you so
凶悪事件
eager to
に
get
関して
yourself hurt? Just my fiery detective soul's acting up.
熱血から一番かけ離れてる
If you have a
人が
soul,
何を
it's
してるの
really
か
it isn't a fiery one. If you have a soul, if he has a soul. Is there a link to Discord? Not at the moment, but next month we'll be rolling out the new Discord.
今日の窃盗犯とか食い逃げ犯とかそういうのを
Dine
追い
and
かけて
dashes.
無難に過ごしましょうよ。
Thieves like today's one. This guy's a big block of cheese.
先輩
You know, you seem different lately.
変わりまし
I did.
私が刑事
Do
に
you
なった
remember
こと
when I first became a detective and joined the 13th? Nope.
即答です
At least think about it. Anyway, I remember.
あれは今から1年ほど前のことです。初めて見た先輩のいえ、表面上は何も変わってないな。出世の見込みはありませんし、人生適当に生きてますし、お金はないし、優しくもないし。
My god, she's just roasting him forever. You go, girl.
だけど、なんか最近は前よりもどこかよそよそし、前よりも冷たくなった気がします。
But by the way, how is the Discord reform going? We are going to have like a lot stricter vetting process. So we're all already checking a lot of stuff. And we'll have new emotes.
あ、ただ念の
Emotes,
ため
new
なんです
emotes
が
and
前
stickers.
から優しかったわけではないですからね。
You don't know when to stop. Anyway, it's all in your head. I haven't changed.
そうですかね。
Sunday's also my laundry day, so also I'm gonna go deal with that. Have a great stream, y'all. Bye, Max. Have a nice day. Justice for Monavocado. A little chill runs through me. She's only known me for a year and she's seeing right through me. It's not like I'm attached to the rest of the 13th. But I used to think of them as on my team. That was before. Now, the way I see them has changed. It's none of their faults. I've been trying to distance myself recently. I'll also be stopping here. Thanks for the stream, Mana. Have a successful week, everyone. Bye, overfocused brain cells. Thanks for dropping by. Why would you do something like this? It's the case I'm chasing. Should I make Monavocado real? What do you mean? Like you're gonna print it on 3D? Like what? Most of them are small time crooks. Like the ones Claire's wants to chase. The serious threats blend in with the rest, but there are killers among them and worse. The worst of the worst of them, that's a cult. Their last atrocity shook this country like a tree. Then the government, the police eliminated them. The threat is long gone. It can't happen again. That's the official story. I should also make Manango as well, hopefully. I'll draw her. But isn't it the truth? And then it stops. And I know what that means.
それはいいですけど、とか言って私に払わせないですよね。
You're late, Linda. I don't have all day here.
こっちにも事情があるからね。
Linda, 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 Linda. No, he's gonna pull a Victor Frankenstein and bring an avocado to life. I'm sensing some parallel to the real world events in this storyline.
たまには顔でも見ておこうと思ってさ。
I know it. I'm kissable, but that's not how she sees me. You're forgetting what am I to you? I'm a cop. You're a criminal. One of these days, I might even arrest you.
逮捕？殺すの間違いじゃなくて？
Sometimes I had to let you walk away.
物騒な話だね。
He sounds like he's about to buy drugs off of this lady sulking against the wall with a cigarette. It's sad that you haven't seen my fan art yet. I posted in January. I haven't seen anything. I don't think I've opened like my VK yet though. I've been really busy. So I haven't looked at my VK. Let me look at VK right now. Hold on. Might as well. I had no idea you've posted a fan art though. Is it in the suggested? What are these Christmas cards? Okay. Take a look at suggest. Yeah. Yeah, I think I republished it. Thanks for the art. It's beautiful. Is it watercolor? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. She doesn't look too flustered. Why would she? She's got two boys with pistols behind her. They stand stock still like human dolls. Those are Linda's troops. Troops doesn't describe it. Linda's keeper power. Okay. She steals children's minds and controls them at will. What the fuck? The kids aren't so tough. But they can use guns. And those innocent children give her a perfect shield. A powerful deterrent against the forces of justice. Not much of a guard on you today, huh? More hiding somewhere else?
まあね。もしもの時は派手にやってもらうことになってる。
なるほどね。Those other troops will be pointing guns at civilians.
本当はルカをもう少し信用したいんだけどね。それは残念。
Ah, so it's like a watercolor style, but it's like digital. The digital but watercolor style. It's pretty cool. It looks like it's actual watercolor. If I'll ever finish the Manango fan art, I'll post it on my VK page on your Discord when I get around to making it. This girl sounds intimidating. Yeah, okay, thanks, Dreamy. Yeah, it was good. Thanks, NS. Well, it's not. Let's not knock ourselves out over it. Hold on, I wanna get like some what do you call this? I wanna get some nuts. These nuts. The nutty flavor. I have like mixed nuts, macadamia, cashew nuts, walnuts, and almonds. Roasted mixed nuts. These nuts. Linda, I'm baby. So why are you here? Why are you here? You never know whose phone might be tapped. No, you don't, but that isn't news. Admittedly. What's Linda? She's a child or what? Sure you won't. You're much too trustworthy. I set my face. Fate, the day I turned to the cult. I turned honorable. She has enemies everywhere. The NPA. The cult too, for good measure. What does Linda do? always walk in with my head on a platter. I've iced more than a few of their guys. They'd be happy to see it. And I'm saying is that I've got an amazing head.
確かにね。
You sure do.
でもこんな話し合いのために来たんじゃない。ところで警察の方はどうなの？教団の事件に関して考え方は変わった？
It's the same old line. The cult no longer exists. Denial is a river in Egypt. Yeah, it doesn't exist. Out of sight, out of mind, sure.
やっぱりそうなんだ。ルカの行動は誰にもキャッチ。
I buried the cult in the dark where I find it.
そう。それ。だけど、教団側だけはそうはいかない。
But the cult doesn't share the same blindness. Of course not. It doesn't take a genius to figure out somebody's killing them. Duh.
狩る者がいることは周知されている。今、教団の内部は騒がしくなってきてる。誰がどうやって教団のメンバーを特定しているのか。
She leaks cult information to me, and I go hunting.
これからもっと激しくなっていくよ。
Nah.
いずれはルカのことにも気づかれるかも。ルカは強い。でも教団の力を決して侮らないで。向こうもなりふり構わなくなってきてるはずだから、どんな手を使うか私にも想像できない。そう、私のキーパーとしての能力は悪党に対してはそんなに強いものじゃないからね。
へえ、そうなんだ。She can wield children as tools, it's a fact. They can pull the trigger anyone she wants them to. Yeah. I mean, if the police have any sense, they wouldn't fuck with human shields. But we're the police. What about hardened criminals? Yeah, they don't give a fuck. And humans don't make good shields once the shooting starts, yeah. She'd have a hard time. That's why she gives information. She trades it for the deaths of cult members, of threats to her. The enemy of my enemy is also my enemy. Why didn't we do this over the phone? For a moment, Linda seemed curious, but she drops the issue for more pressing
ル
topics.
カの元気な顔が見たかったんだよ。
なるほどね。
嘘じゃないんだけどな。
Then scram. Stick around, you're under arrest.
それは嫌だから逃げないとね。
She has a foxy look. She looks like a kitsune. Like her facial structure looks like a kitsune. Which I guess makes sense. Because she's like that neutral, what do you call this? Chaotic neutral kind of creature. Character, rather.
とにかく気をつけてね。きっとこれからルカは大変になっていくから。
With a smile, Linda vanishes back into the shadows. I can't breathe right. I squat down on the ground and clutch at my chest. Oh wow. What is that? A fucking fairy? I bring the tablet. Oh, that's like his powers. Pain lances through my body and crushes my chest. I mean, they have elves. So I guess they would also have fairies. Infinitely lighter, I lean against the wall.
動いて平気なの？ここ最近薬飲んでないもんね。
I've been working my power much more often. I've always been defective. I can't control my ability. One pill used to block my powers fully for a day. It'd usually keep them in check for 3 days or so. I've been cutting back on the pills these past few years, but one was still enough to suppress me. For now, I form a smaller pillar of ice in my hand. The meds are all through my system and I can still use my power at 100%.
薬の効果が落ちてるってこと？
I think it's less that I'm building up a tolerance and more my powers are growing out of control. When I kick the bucket, I'll probably freeze solid.
演技でもないことやめてよ。
I can double, maybe triple the dose. Yeah, it'll be fine. Just right now, what I'm fighting. Well, I'm fighting the cult.
それならいいんだけど。
Good, that's why I said it. It sure wasn't true. My body is already at the point of no return. At this rate, I'll be lucky if I last a year. I have no regrets unless the cult survives. They probably would. Even so. Okay, he has powers, but that has to keep them in check, I guess, yeah. Because he has like a... He can't control his powers, I guess. I don't understand the plot either. Like, I've apparently downloaded the part 2 of this. So, I don't know. But now I get 大体わかる. I understand it a little bit, like, by just playing the game. If I've got so little time left to live, I wish I could have more fun with it. Yeah? YOLO! I don't know what this is, but I like the art. Yeah, I actually precisely chose this because I like the art. And I also saw good reviews, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this today. I stopped thinking and began moving my feet. Thoughts creep back into my head though, like they always do. What I'm doing is unquestionably illegal. It's counter to police policy and against the law. I'll kill every last member of the cult to a man. If the cops catch on, I won't be one anymore. I'll probably find myself in front of a judge. That's why I'm taking distance from Clarice and the rest. Nothing final, not right now. When the time comes, I want to be ready. When the feces hits the fan, I don't want it hitting them. The feces hits the fan. Linda's worry scares me too. Those are my fears and concerns right now. But the worst things are the ones you never see coming. なるほどね。Law and order my ass. The interior of a meeting room. Yeah, the world building character introduction are done in part 1 very nicely, but I'd be out of the loop too here in the sequel. Yeah. I couldn't find the other one though. Unfortunately, I couldn't see it. This man's name is Ikuta. His first name is something stupid probably. Ikuta. I know it, but I can't remember. I can't remember because I don't feel like it. We go way back, but I've never used his first name. You get the picture.
ここに呼ばれた理由がわかるか? ここに呼ばれた理由を自分自身が理解しているのかと聞いている。
Damn, it looks menacing.
答えてもらおう。飛竜ルカ刑事。
So formal, I might actually have to open my mouth to get out of here.
なるほど。
Is that
それ
so?
で答えろ。
What were you thinking?
答えろ。そうしないと。
そうしないと。で、そんで? Excuse me! What the fuck? Why did I sneeze? It's okay. I've got eyes. They can see what it is about. Ah. 助かる。なんでなんで Bless you, gamer. Yeah, thank you. Gesundheit. I'm getting a raise, aren't I? I just came back and managed to sneeze. Yeah. 50-50 bless you and くしゃみ助かる。But zdorova. Zdorova! But zdorova. I nailed it so hard, Ikuta looks lost for words. A nice big salary boost. Maybe it was the phrasing. Ikuta is so impressed with my answer, he sighs wearily.
真面目に答えろ。
真面目に答えろ。This guy is like some haiku character. Yeah, he looks like a haiku character for like the art too. Like it looks like from haiku. Well, someone seems touchy today. Maybe I am taking a little. Okay, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I answer clearly and confidently.
そうか。お前はそういう男だ。
お前はそういう男だ。なんてこった。No big cases, nothing flashy. On second thought, I am in that. Oh wait, it's about that case the other day. If you got questions about that perp, so skip back.
いいや。では、一応この写真を見てもらおう。
He's gonna get wrinkles being so mad, yeah. Just...
これが何かわかる？手に取ってよく見てみろ。
I can't see a
写
thing.
真からもう少し顔を遠ざけろ。
Okay, I want this in the picture, top of the... Some of the top brass, I don't know how many. An official note taker. It's like I'm being interrogated. That's why Ikuta won't cut me a break. In this situation, apparently he can't.
いかがでしょう。これ以上の尋問は。
いかがでしょう。
信用に足るかね、この男の発言は。
Shithead A. I'll show you trustworthy, jackass.
君に対する
Shithead A.
発言の信憑性
What a name.
が残る。
上司である
Shithead
君に対す
B.
る言葉遣い、そして我々を前にしてなおふてぶてしい態度。
He has been impudent despite our presence.
何か隠しているのではないかね。
おっしゃる通りです。隠しているものがあるのは事実でしょう。しかし、それはこの件に関することでは
というと、
私と飛龍刑事は同期です。
そのことはもちろん。
飛龍刑事は少なからず私に対抗心を燃やしています。
It's insubordinate with regard to me.
だからこそこういった横暴な態度を取るんでしょう。
This is the explanation for his inexcusable
な
attitude.
るほど。しかしそれならば、やはり信用に足らないのでは？
いえ、
No.
そんな男で
He's
は
a
ありません。
churlish man, but he has a minimal understanding of what it means to be a detective.
黒は黒、
He can tell black from white.
白は白だと答
I
える。
believe that he has answered the question honestly. Is that so?
覚えがないのなら。
Well, it seems like Ikuta is like covering. He's like caping for him.
よろしいですね。
いいだろう。しかし、今後何か怪しい動きが。
無論、問いただします。今のところは、だが、早く下がれ。よろしいですね。
What the heck was all of this about?
気持ちはわかるが、お前に質問する権利はない。
But you don't have the right to know. Damn! Are they doing this to every honest cop on the
あな
force?
たを善良な警察官だと
I've
思った
never
こと
heard
は
anyone ever
一度
call
も
you
ありま
honest.
せん。
Oh, who is this girl? I was talking to myself, don't eavesdrop. It was Fuyumi who addressed me. A detective of the 1st Division, Ikutas.
そばにいたら勝手に独り言を言っただけですよね。むしろ聞かされた方の気持ちも考えていただきたいものです。思考回路がおめでたいですね。
I stare at Fuyumi and she flinches for an instant. You fall for me? I guess you're waiting for Ikuta anyway. He'll be out soon. Just as soon as he finished chatting with his big pals.
今回は何をやったんですか？
She's Madge.
上層部が集められての審問会ですよね。上層部なんですから当然です。あなたごときのために足は運びませんよ。それで何をしたん？何もしていないならこんなことにはなりません。
Okay. Okay.
このデータに
わかりました。
戻るね。
Well, all that hot detective passion makes my mirages around me.
飛龍刑事。もし何かあるのな
Peter
ら
Pie.
早いうちにすぐに
Hello.
なるべきです。
Thanks for being a member for 9 months. Appreciate it. Since when are you so chatty or worried about me? Usually Fuyumi would be glad to see me squirming.
不思議そうな顔をしていますね。
I'm shocked. Why the change of tune?
確かにあなたには消えてもらった方がいい。生田警視のことを考えればそれは当然のことです。しかし
Sounds like the brass are done pontificating. That's my cue to leave. Alone again, I let out a sigh. Guess the higher-ups aren't blind after all. Those photos they had, they were all kinds of people in them. Guys I recognized. Guys who worked for the cult. Dead guys. Thanks to me. We're getting closer to the answer, close to finding out I've been doing some erasing. All cult-related investigations are subject to a blanket ban. It'd be bad enough if I were just working the case. I'm well past that point. I've been killing the culprits. If they catch me, I won't lose my badge. I won't just lose my badge. They'll throw me down the hole where murderers go. It still counts as murder when you're killing criminals, at least when you do it without permission. But I'm confident that they don't have anything solid. If they did, they'd be doing more than asking questions. Ikuta knows I won't ever let the case go. He knows I'm breathing down the cult's neck, but back there he seemed to cover for me. He probably doesn't think I'd go this far. Either that, or he's got some other play in mind. One way or another, time is running out. Better hurry. Time is running out and the cult is still breathing. There's a building with an open roof. This air is not intended to be accessible. You can't get out from the interior. We alight on the roof in question.
いえ、エルフの得意分野ですからね。
See, it is easy access up here with the elevator.
どうして屋上なんです？
What are we going up here anyway? Doing up here anyway?
先輩らしくない発言ですね。
Are you sure you didn't want to piss all over it, Ruka? Soka.
それ、この間私が提唱したじゃないですか。
Isn't that my idea from the other day? It's completely different.
このデータに上書きセーブしていいですか？
Yes.
わかりました。戻ります。
Modorimasu! Okay, alright. Imps, I think this is like, this is it for me. Because I feel so sleepy now. And I need to go to work tomorrow. So, thanks for dropping by the stream. I will continue playing this game, even though I don't know, like, I didn't buy. I should have. Maybe if I could buy the first game from some other website, then yeah, I might stream that first, and then we're gonna go back to this one. But yeah, so far I've been liking the art and like the story and stuff like that, even though he's a cop, you know. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, Imps, and I'll be doing more visual novels soon. It's actually really fun to do visual novels these days. Very, very fun. Alright. So, Imps, this is it for me. I am so sleepy. And thanks for dropping by. Later, motherfuckers!